Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, today, to create an inward journey, we can investigate on distraction. Why we easily get distracted by the world, and also why we get distracted by our own mind. What's the reason for that? And the simple reason is because of the fun, because of the entertainment we give into that. And it's good to investigate on distraction, so that we don't have to get distracted so easily, so we can focus on the things that are important in our lives, isn't it? When we can focus, then we can make our life better. We can anchor in clarity, anchor in awareness, and from that we can choose you know how much to be part of the fun and when it's time to step back from the fun. So so that's why it is important to investigate. So, uh, and another reason to investigate on this idea is because we are already lost in the world of fun. We are having a hard time to detach from the fun. For example, we can look into our own lives. There are places where we uh, invest ourselves a lot, isn't it? And from that investment, we know that we are suffering, right? There's so much uh, conditioning uh, build up from that involvement. For example, is simply, you know, we cannot live without our phone, right? We are constantly looking on our phone for something. That something is fun to entertain our ego self. you know Not just that, there are other stuff that we involve heavily, and all that is for the sake of fun. So when you are focused on something, notice how your focus breaks, because your mind reminds you of those things and you easily, change gear to be part of something. So that means we are already, lured by the fun, and we are already lost in the fun. And when we are involved in the fun, we are also having a hard time to step back from the fun. So we are already suffering, you know, because of the fun, you know. Again, there's nothing wrong to be part of the fun. It's life is about fun. Life is about entertainment, but we don't have to lose ourselves, for the sake of fun. We need to differentiate what is fun and what is truth. Now, especially in the spiritual journey, it's good to investigate why we get distracted. When we ask ourselves this kind of question, then we can figure out the reason to get distracted. The reason is the fear of losing the fun. And also now, once we get to the root of fear of losing the fun, then also we have to investigate why the fear is there in the first place, right? That investigation will help us to go back all the way in dissolving the mind. And dissolving the mind is freedom from fear. The fear, freedom from the mental conflict. The mind creates a conflict. The mind creates a fear of losing. There are many layers of losing stuff. So, and because of that, we're just being part of something. We're continuing something. So, again, when we want to be free from the mind, then we have to investigate on our own mind. And today is by looking into the idea of distraction, why we easily get distracted. What's the reason for our distraction? Why can I prolong the focus on something that is important to me? And especially, uh, spiritual journey, the inward journey is very important, and without that, life is going to be a constant battle. And to overcome this battle, we have to be part of the inward journey. And especially in the inward journey, everybody is having tough time to prolong the awareness in dismantling the mind. At some point we losing this inward journey because of the distraction, and it's so important to investigate why we get distracted, you know by the world or by our own mind. Why? So asking ourselves why is the way to figure out the reason to get the reason for our distraction, and we can use that reasoning to break free from all conflict, that inner conflict and fear. And being free from this itself is a spiritual freedom. Once you are spiritually free, then you know when to be part of the fun without you losing yourself uh, in the fun. So you know who you are, and you're just putting yourself in the fun and having fun, and you know when to step out of the fun. So try that today. Investigate on your distraction, and see how far you can trace your mind backward to uh, you know to see what's the reason for you. Okay, I'll give that a go. Hope this video makes sense, and I hope you're enjoying your backward journey. Yeah, keep going, don't give up, and eventually your hard work, the hard inward work, will help you be free from your mind. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care for now. Bye.